Welcome back to Salford City Radio, and thank you very much there to both Clark and Luke for telling us about their production, Two Rucksacks and a Map of the World. And now I've got the Maids of Suburbia with me. I'm laughing as I say it because that's what I've just called them as they came in. That's the name of your production, ladies, isn't it?
It is.
So could I ask you to introduce yourselves?
I'm Victoria.
And I'm Anita.
Well, you're very welcome at Salford City Radio, Victoria and Anita. So who wants to tell me a little bit about the production?
Okay, I'll tell you a little bit about the production.
Right.
I've written the play. It was originally a feature film that I wrote a long time ago. And I thought it was the right time to resurrect it because the themes which were relevant then are relevant again now that we're under a different government. So to speak. It's about two female characters, which they develop an unlikely friendship. One of the characters has had it all and lost it because of the financial crash, and the other character has never had it at all, and they both end up living on the same council estate.
Yeah, so two very sort of recognisable characters. I'm sure. Yeah, and Victoria, you play both the characters.
Yeah, it's going to be a one-woman show.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a real challenge for me. I've never done anything like that before. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. Playing characters that I wouldn't probably usually get cast as. Because sometimes you leave drama school and you get pigeonholed. So Anita's given me a great opportunity, really.
Yeah, well, two completely different characters.
Yeah, and also we're just going to basically have a bare stage with just a chair.
Right.
So no props. So it's just about physicalising everything.
Yeah. So all eyes on you, though, then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's great, though, because it's, everybody knows where to focus, don't they? Brilliant. So what have you both done before? Shall I start with Victoria first, since you're chatting now? What have you done before?
Well, I left drama school in 2005, and I sort of took a sabbatical after a while and had my children.
Yeah. Where did you go, Victoria?
Arden. Yeah,
that's a good one. Yeah.
And then, so I've only been back in it probably about 2 years.
Right.
And since then, I've just been getting back on my feet, really. I've did a role in Coronation Street in Emmerdale last year, and I've just been in The Significant Other at Oldham Coliseum as part of the First Break Festival.
Yeah.
That was really challenging as well. That was 10 plays in 10 days, and you have to learn your play. You have to learn your play in basically 5 days.
Right.
So it was tough. And me and Anita, we met. We did JB Shorts together. In November last year.
Right. So did you just click, you two, then think we've got to work together?
We just both wanted a challenge, didn't we? We had a chat about that. I wanted to get out playing stereotypes.
Yeah.
And
that's how I got into writing, because I used to act. So I was acting for about 7 years. I graduated from Bretton Hall over in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
And I got into writing because I was sick of playing. I'm a big girl, I know it's not a visual show, but I was sick of playing big, stupid, or, big depressed.
Being typecast.
Being typecast. And it's an experience that Victoria could relate to too.
Yeah.
So I set about writing my first calling card script, which was Maids of Suburbia.
Yeah.
But then it opened a lot of doors, and I've been working in television ever since.
Yeah, brilliant.
Writing series, developing new ideas, just writing on the main shows, Casualty, Holby, all those things.
Yeah, that's exciting, Anita.
And JB's is an opportunity for screenwriters to actually write a play, which is going back to what I did in the beginning.
Yeah, I think it's great that to be able to do that, to get sort of, it's like, sort of just snatching back and sort of seeing things with new eyes again in a way, isn't it?
Well, it's a completely different discipline, and the beauty of it is you get to hear the audience's response straight away. You don't wait for the critics, or in the old days, the numbers. You could hear your show was doing well. So to get that immediacy back from the audience is fantastic and scary.
Yeah, Must be.
Very scary.
Yeah.
But that's more for Victoria because she'll be at the front doing it all.
Well, I think that's it with Fringe and small venues. It is. It's, you've got to be quite brave, haven't you? Really.
Especially the venue where we're playing at.
Yeah.
Because we're at the King's Arms, but in the studio.
Yeah. So it's very cosy, like you said.
There are no hiding places.
But I think the audience at the King's Arms are usually quite wonderful.
They're a very friendly audience, and we've got great support, haven't we? Actually, locally.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah, and they'll be probably not letting you go and say you've got to keep repeating so everybody can get to see Maids of Suburbia.
This is true.
Yeah.
I mean, the idea is to try it out now as this one-woman show, and if anybody likes it, is potentially grow it into a fully fledged show with music. Because that marries both my passions, the music and the writing.
Let's have one of your tunes then now, and then we'll come back and talk some more.
Okay.
Should we have Madonna this time?
We're going to have Madonna. She features in the play.
Right, and it's Vogue.
What are you?
The Maids of Suburbia. We were laughing. So Anita and Victoria, we're just chatting about Maids of Suburbia, aren't we? So you tell me about the musical element of Maids of Suburbia.
Okay, Angela, one of the character who's never had anything. She actually did have a break in her life. She's a bit of a singer.
Right.
And she had managed to get herself a 3-month contract cruising around the Greek Med. But she got on in Southampton and 3 months later got off with excess baggage and she was pregnant.
Oh, she bless her.
Yeah. So she ended up, a single parent.
Happy to support the baby.
Yeah, and eventually Sammy, her Greek the father of the child, decided to come over, but he's quite a controlling type of man.
Right.
So she escapes off into her fantasies.
Yeah.
So you'll quite often see her singing down the extension pipe of the Hoover, going off in her own little world.
I bet there's a few people could recognise that as well.
Sing down the Hoover to be on Warwick.
My mother used to get a glass or a comb and sing into the mirror. My mother, this is not me. It's definitely my mother. Oh, that's funny.
So it's got that kind of each time she goes off, and the lyrics that I've chosen from each song kind of pushes the narrative along as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good. So that's the character of Angela, and the other character
is Caroline.
Caroline, yeah.
She kind of she'd followed Blair's dream and became the aspirational working class, and her and her husband have had a nice detached barrack house with 4 bedrooms, loan upon loan upon loan, and then when the financial crash came, they lost everything. So they've ended up living on the same council estate as Angela, but Caroline's more of a keep your neighbours on the other side of the wall type of person. But she does end up befriending Angela, and they go on a bit of a crusade. The title is Maids of Suburbia because they rob from the rich to help the poor.
Oh, I like it.
They do insurance jobs. So it's kind of looking at the black market.
So do they become quite good friends then, Angela and Caroline?
Oh, yeah.
Like Thelma and Louise.
Like yes.
Yeah. And they do things to help other women out because they're all indebted to the loan shark on the estate. So they actually managed to well, I won't tell you the end, you'll have to come and see.
Well, no, don't give the end to it. And I want to know, but I'm thinking it'd be alright if nobody was listening.
It's true, they'll have to come and see what happens.
Oh, that's great. So again, have we said when it's on? Yeah, I don't think we have we?
No, it's the 21st and 22nd of July at 7:30 at the King's Arms in the studio.
So please do come.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And where are we getting tickets from? GM Fringe?
Yes, GM Fringe. It's not on Ticketmaster, is it? No, you've just gone to GM Fringe Festival and it sends you a link.
Right. And can people follow you on Facebook or Twitter or anything?
Yeah, we're live on Twitter.
Yeah.
We're going to set up a Facebook page.
Yeah.
Very soon.
All right, so we can all like that then.
Yes, you can.
Okie doke. Well, it sounds fantastic. It really does. It sounds like it's going to be a night where people come out feeling really good.
I think they will do.
Yeah.
As the next tune will tell you.
Yeah.
It's just girls wanting to have a bit of fun.
So this is the other one you've chosen then, Cyndi Lauper. Thanks for coming in, and do come in again, won't you?
We will. Thank you.
You're welcome.